happy Monday. It is the 6th of Feb today, and I thought I would do another, well, I'm going to be doing weekly vlogs most weeks, but this week I've actually only got a 3-day working week. Well, 3 and a bit days. I'm going to be implementing a 4-day working week anyway going forward, but this week is extra short because on Thursday I've got my friend coming to stay, and on Friday we are heading to Manchester for the day because we're going to watch Sophia and Cinzia, their podcast live. So yeah, I'm taking the end of the week off basically. So I thought I'd bring you on these 3 days with me. I've actually got like a girls' night tonight with the girls up here from my partner's work, the girlfriends. We're all like getting together and having like a pizza night, so I don't have tonight to work either. So I am sort of going to be very, very busy, especially over the next 3 days, and I'll probably work most evenings on Tuesday and Wednesday just to get the work done, but also I'm going to have to tidy the house. So actually, I don't know when I'm going to have time to do everything, but anyway, we'll find it. So yes, today is Monday, and I just wanted to come on here and intro the vlog. Mondays are usually like my admin days, so I'm going to be doing a bunch of admin. I've already done a stats report this morning before 9 o'clock. It's only 9:15. So I've got up early. I've done my stats report. I need to reply to emails now. And then what I'm going to do is I'll show you, but I go into my Notion and I've written a bunch of to-dos from last week that I need to do this week. So I'll plan that all out into this week, write down any notes, and then just get working on whatever I need to do. I also want to go to the gym at midday. I also think I might have a phone call later with a client just to go over some edits. So I'll probably do that. But yeah, that is what my Monday is looking like at the moment. So I will take you along for these next 3 days. They're going to be jam-packed, but hopefully it won't be a crazy long vlog for you guys. The best thing about having a hot tap is instant cup of tea throughout the day. I've also been taking these. I bought these in Australia. I don't know if I showed them on the vlog, but these are the JS Health Detox and Debloat. They're really good if you suffer with bloating after certain foods. Obviously I've cut out most foods that I do, but if you suffer with bloating, they're just really good for that. And also I found them amazing for travel because I just bloat a lot when I travel, especially on airplanes, but also like long car journeys and sitting down and stuff. So yeah, I've been taking these and I really like them, and I'm also getting back into taking my like supplements every morning. So like my magnesium, my vitamin C, D, all of that stuff. So I'm gonna take those now and then enjoy a cup of tea. It was actually the Happy Valley finale last night, which was amazing. If you watched it, how good. I'm so sad it's over because I would love to have seen more and to see it like progress. You'll know if you've watched it, but yeah, it is very good anyway. But that means that I didn't watch Love Island because Love Island was on at the same time, so I now have a Love Island to watch this morning. So I'm gonna watch that whilst I do all of my emails and admin-y stuff, and then when I get onto work I'm gonna move on to YouTube. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Shout out to Liddy, if you're watching this. You might be watching this. When we were in Australia, we had like so many chats about coming off of the pill and like what you should take basically to support that, and also just the supplements that you should be taking daily anyway. So from her, the chats that I had with her, I ended up getting cod liver oil, vitamin D, magnesium with zinc, a complete B vitamin B complex, and then just a vitamin C. So yeah, these are the ones that I take daily, and then obviously I've got my JS Health Detox and Debloat, which I take after meals twice a day. So I'm still doing emails. It's 10:30 now, so I've been doing it for about an hour or so. I'm actually just like trying to send some invoices and, well, make some payments from invoices and things, but my Wise account is just being very annoying. So yeah, I'm just trying to do that, but I'm going to move on to the rest of my work now because I've pretty much got through all my emails, which is great. I think I might have a call today at 4, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go to the gym in an hour and a half, so that'll be good. Now I'm gonna get back to watching some YouTube. So it is 12, I want to say, on the dot, which is good timing from me. I am just heading upstairs to put on some leggings, some gym clothes, and I'm gonna head down to the gym. I've got a leg workout to do today. It's not gonna be good for my DOMs, but it's fine. We need to get our workouts in this week, so we've got a shortened week, and then we're down in Devon. So I'm gonna go and get ready for the gym. I feel like this is deja vu. I actually love going to the gym at lunchtime. It like really breaks up my day. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm aiming for about 30 minutes or so, I think. So we'll have a look at that. I might be shouting actually because these are quite noise cancelling. But I just wanted to show you my headphones. They are the Bose, I have no idea what they're called, but anyway, I got the Bose ones and I actually really like them. They were going to be like my test run for the Apple Pro Max, whatever they're called, the over-the-ear ones, but they're just so expensive, I just can't justify them. But actually, I really love these and I think they look really nice. And also Liddy, my friend who I was talking about earlier, has them. And yeah, they're really good. And you can also answer phone calls on these because you actually can't with the Apple ones, which is just a joke, for £450. As if you can't answer a phone call. But yeah, I'll leave the link to these down below because they are super nice. Okay. I am done in the gym. I listened to a podcast when I was at the gym. I listened to Sophia and Cinzia, who I'm actually going to see on Friday. Sorry if my hair is wild. Yeah, just wanted to give you that little recommendation. And I love listening to podcasts in the gym as opposed to music because I find, I don't know if I've said this before, but I find like the music very repetitive and I'm very good with lyrics. And when I know the lyrics to a song just feels 10 times longer and it just, I never feel motivated in the gym. It's very strange, but anyway, I listen to a podcast. I am done now. I'm gonna head back up to the house. This is my garage. But I'm gonna head back up to the house and grab some lunch. I don't actually know what I want for lunch. I'm thinking maybe some sort of like pesto chicken pasta. I'm back on my MyFitnessPal hype. Actually just cooking some chicken in here and some pasta over there. And I'm gonna have some green pesto with it and some mozzarella on top. The good thing about when I used to work with Eleanor is that tracking my food and like making sure I get the right amount of protein really forced me to actually cook at lunchtime, like actually cook food. Whereas I feel like it's so easy at lunchtime especially to just like get carried away with something that's super quick that you can just chuck in the microwave or, you know, like make a sandwich or something like that, and it's just not very nutritious at all in the slightest. You're not hitting your protein. It's not great, it's just something very quick and convenient. And this makes me cook more, it makes me, you know, take the time out to actually cook, which I appreciate. So yeah, I'm just gonna have that now. Here is my finished lunch. I used to have this so much and I absolutely, it looks like nothing, but it's so good. I'm just gonna log back on. And yeah, I'm actually scheduling some content for myself, which is strange, that never happens. Putting out my content consistently as well as Well Creative. I've said it here and I'm gonna hold myself to that because I wanna do it on Mondays, but I always get sidetracked, so. How much better is it when you have got freshly washed hair? I'm exhausted now, my arms are aching so much from doing that. I'm also in possibly the best dressing gown I've ever bought. It's from Soho Home. These are the ones that you get when you visit Soho House, if anyone knows, you know. And it is the snuggliest thing. I've wanted to invest in this all winter because I just feel like you always need a really good dressing gown, and yeah, this one has been the one, and so I'm basically in it all the time when I'm at home, to be honest. Oh, this is such a heavy parcel. So basically I got this big old parcel from Your Sunday Candles, who is a client that we work with. I'm gonna be filming some content for their reels with their candles, so they've sent over a bunch of candles. Wow, there's some new products in here that I can't show you. Wow, I love the branding. Oh my goodness. She sent so many container candles like this. This one is Take Care, which is Dahlia, Honey and Apricot. Cocoa Puff, which is Chocolate Mahogany. Then I've got a bunch of like form candles. So these are super cool. Oh my God, they smell lovely. So this is a little Air Force trainer. Ooh, how cute is that? The smileys. Got a massive tray. This would probably be my shoe size, to be honest. Got a massive Air Force sneaker. Look at the detail, it literally looks like a trainer. So cool. The little bubble candles with a gorgeous wick. That smells lovely. You get the idea. This is the brand Your Sunday. They have beautiful amber glasses. I'll be using these to film some reels for them, and it's just nicer that if we come up with content ideas, because Caitlin does a lot of their content, so if she has any content ideas and needs it filming, then I can just film it, as opposed to Sarah having to film it, and there might be like some delay, and we might need a quick turnaround for something. So yeah, I've got a bunch of these and I'm going to put them all up in my office on a client shelf, so that I can easily just grab them when I need them. Morning everyone, it is now Tuesday. I ended my day yesterday with a client call, actually, with the founder of iRay. We just went through a bunch of social content and stuff, which was good. And yeah, once that was done, I kind of just went and got ready and then had to go. So it was a very quick turnaround. But last night I actually shared my Stackworld work with Instagram, because I don't think I've mentioned it on YouTube and stuff that I worked with them, but I don't think I've actually shown anything. I shared this, that I'd worked with them, and you can see the 3 here. So there was this one as well, and this one, which, yeah, thank you so much for all the love on it. Honestly, I've had so many messages and it's been so nice. This was a project that I did end of last year that was just like really full on and hectic, so at the time I just didn't have a moment to, you know, share anything. But yeah, I'm so proud of that work and so grateful that I got to work with them. They are such an incredible brand and an incredible team that it was honestly just a dream working with them. So yeah, I was really happy with that. I'm really chuffed, and you guys really loved it too. So that is always nice to hear as well. The next 2 days are going to be pretty full on. I actually have a bit more work than I first planned at the start of the week, because there is something else that I need to do. So today's going to be pretty full on. I'm probably going to work into the evening, to be honest. I don't know, we might have someone coming for dinner, but I'm just gonna have to deal with that when that arrives. But for now, I'm just gonna crack on with work. I've got a bunch of content to do today for clients, some edits. I'm so tired. I got back at like 10, but I was just wired from all the pizza and like the chocolate and stuff that I just didn't sleep till about midnight. So I'm super tired today, hence why you can probably tell by my face. If you like sweet breakfast and you haven't tried overnight Weetabix, it's unreal. I don't know if you can see, there's the Weetabix, and then basically it's Greek yogurt mixed with protein powder, and I've got chocolate protein powder, so it's like a chocolate. And I've got on top just a bunch of berries, so strawberries and blueberries. And oh my gosh, if you like sweet breakfasts, this is the one. I have this literally pretty much every day. I have a heap of emails to get through, so that's what I'm gonna do whilst watching Love Island. So I'm actually working on iRay content right now. I'm just making a few edits. I've changed some of these covers. This one with the orange dot, as you would have seen from my last video, means that it's changing. So that is changing, I need to change that, and I've made all the other edits. Then I've just added in some space up here because I'm gonna be working on some content this afternoon, so that needs to slot in there. But I do really like using this in Adobe XD, where I sort of like create all of the content. I love to map out the grids here, just so that it's so easy to pull different content from, and I'm not sort of like going between uploading to later. I can literally just do it on here, and then I can finalize everything in Notion and later, because I actually have a Notion content calendar for these guys, like I do for all my clients. So you'll be able to see here was the old grid, and then we've just got the calendar view here. Yeah, so all the content goes into the calendar here, and then we've also obviously got the grid on the side, which has changed. But all the approvals and everything are done in Notion before I plan anything in later, just so they're nothing, because there's been times where like things have gone up on later or onto the account and they've not been fully approved. So just need to be really careful with like fully double checking all approvals and making sure everyone who needs to see it has seen it to approve it. Because I think that was an issue as well, is that quite a few different people need to see it to approve it before it can go up, if that makes sense. So yeah, everything is done in Notion, and then we go into later and I will just schedule all of the content. So this is this week. I've still got stuff to add because I'm actually working on some last minute reels from an event that was last week. So I need to add those in there, but then I'll go in and schedule everything. If you want some like layouts like this for planning your content, then my Notion content planner, I will leave the link down below. But you can grab that as well, and that will have so many different layouts on it, and you can kind of just customize it to your branding or to your clients or whatever it is that you use. But it just saves you all of the time and the effort actually building it in Notion, because it's all done for you, and then you can just customize like the titles and stuff yourself. So if you want to save yourself some time and you can't be asked going into Notion and building this all out yourself, because it does take time, and go and grab it, it'll be in the bio. So I've just been editing a reel for a client. This is the first draft. There's no music, no text. This is simply just a first draft. And I just send that off for them to get back to me with any edits on clips, any like clips they want taken out or swapped in. And then once the first draft is done, I will add all the text and the music. Just makes it so much easier than then putting everything together with text over and then trying to switch stuff out. So I'll just show you. But this was their Harvey Nichols IRA launch event in the Knightsbridge store, I think it was, with a bunch of press and influencers and everything, and the founders. And it just looked absolutely amazing. There was a celebrity facialist there, a Visia, I think that's how you say it, machine. So you can tell like your skin age. It was just amazing. I love stuff like this. Like I'm such a sucker for skincare. I find it so interesting, and IRA is so cool because they're science-led. Like this skincare line has taken 20 years to create, and it's just, yeah, amazing. So if you can't already tell, I have made it to the sofa. I had all the intentions of working from the kitchen or my office today, but honestly, I'm just so tired after yesterday that I just want to sit down. I'm doing a lot of reel editing and content creation, so it's quite nice to just sit back comfortably and just create those on my laptop. So yes, I've made it into the lounge on my comfy loaf sofa. And then I'm just watching, or Jazz Hand is her YouTube now. I love her vlogs. She's Aussie, so I'm just watching her. So yeah, I'm just watching her and then just getting on with a bunch of this. I wanted to do some sort of exercise today. Bernie's at daycare, so I'm not walking the dog, but I was thinking of doing some Pilates later. I don't want to go to the gym, I don't think. I'm just too tired. So I'm gonna Pilates today, gym tomorrow. Made it to the sofa. It is 12:40, it's literally midday, and it looks like it's the end of the day because I'm so tired. But yeah, I need to grab some lunch or something in a minute as well. Is anyone else on a scissor hype at the moment? Because I hear her music so often in TikToks and stuff. I just love her music, it's so good. I've never really discovered her before, like all her sounds and stuff, or her music got like trending on TikTok and reels and stuff, but oh, I just love her. She's so nice to just listen to. Toast has just popped, and I'm going to make some scrambled eggs with avocado on toast. This is my lunch: avocado, scrambled eggs, and yes, I like my scrambled eggs very like sloppy, if that's the word. Kind of like undercooked, not like, you know, rubbery. And then some sriracha. Sometimes you just get those days where you end up spending all day on the same thing, and it's not that anything's gone wrong or anything, it just takes a lot longer than you think. That's happened today. I've spent all day doing IRA content, which is absolutely fine, and I've not got anything else that's urgently needs doing. But you know, when you're just like, your brain just needs a break because you've been looking at the same thing over and over and over, and you're just getting a bit lost. So I've got all of the content in a grid basically. I need to just add some captions. I need to create some of the like carousel content and all of the stories. So I still have those 3 things to do by tomorrow morning. But what I like to do is I like to just get organized, and I will write all of the captions this evening. I will write any of the information that I need for the carousels. Same with the stories as well. And then tomorrow morning, I will do all of the design basically and put everything, but I've got all of the text and everything ready. So it simply is literally just putting it into design. I'm gonna grab a coffee now and
yeah, I'll show you some of the work that I do later and show you what I actually got done in a day. I was just editing the video again because we actually got some more footage through, and the founder sent the shots that she liked and wanted included. So I have just edited it again. I will show you here. So there's a mixture of footage, kind of like walking through and then panning and stuff. It is currently, what's the time now? It's 5:22 and I'm just on the sofa just finishing up this video. I'm then going to start on the captions, and I'm going to get the captions all done and everything mapped out. And then yeah, I'm gonna chill. Dom's home in like an hour or so, so when he gets back we'll probably have some dinner. I'm tired. It's just been a lot of repetitive, like, same brand work, so there's just a lot that I've been doing. But as you can see, it's getting dark, and I just feel when it gets dark like I need to switch off. So I'm gonna get those captions done ASAP, and then yeah, grab some dinner and chill for the evening. I'm really coming at you with the spot cream. Our 2 Pillinaires Violet Paste, because it's the only thing that sorts my skin. I've just had a bit of a breakout. 6:30, it's 6:25 at the moment. I've been up since 6. I've just made a cup of tea and I'm going to start my work now. I will catch up with you later on in the morning, but I just wanted to say I'm up early today and I'm starting work now because obviously I'm losing the whole of Thursday pretty much tomorrow. So today is a big day to get everything done. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy one. I'm super tired already. Finally, I look somewhat presentable. I have gone up and got ready. I have scraped back my hair. I've put on some very light makeup. I'm in just like a vest top, put some jewelry on, a blazer. I'm actually in joggers and my slippers. And yeah, I have a call now. I have this call every single Wednesday at 10 AM. It's a client social call for iRay. Basically, we just go over the content for the next week or so and just get approvals all done on there. And then I can add any edits to Notion, and oh, that's my B-reel. We'll do that at 10 AM. And that usually lasts about an hour. Hopefully it won't go over today. And then I've got a bunch of work to be doing and getting on with for P&P, which is Pearls and Pomegranates. I'm gonna be doing their content for the next 2 weeks, so I need to map everything out for that. And I also need to write a big list to tidy the house because my friend is obviously coming tomorrow. Dom actually leaves tomorrow to go down to Devon for the wedding. I'm obviously driving down on Friday after the Girls Bathroom podcast. And so I just need to make sure that the house is tidy. Now I'm going to grab myself a coffee, sit down ready for this meeting at 10, and yeah. Like have specific pointers to like what they should actually be looking at, because then people will be like, oh, that makes sense, or whether something like pops up, or similar to what we did where it like pauses. The only other one, which I'll speak to Zoe about and see what her thoughts were on this, but obviously is the content from the event with you and Ipa. Perfect, cool. Bye guys, have a good day. Bye. I just had a really nice call actually and catch up with iRay for social content. I find them super helpful. Like, actually really nice to do a weekly call when you've got like intense content like that and a lot of content going out, because it just means that everyone's aligned. We're not missing anything that needs to be added in. Obviously they have like so much stuff going on. They're scaling like really fast at the moment. So they have a lot of influencer stuff, they have events, they have new products, they have so many different things going on. So it's actually really nice to catch up so that I can stay on track. So now I am mapping out content for the hour, which is perfect. So that is just mapping out Pearls and Pomegranates content that I'm working on for the rest of today. I'm going to tidy up a little bit and then I'm gonna map out the content because that always just, you know, helps me. Let's crack on with the day. I'm always so happy, this might sound really bad, but I'm always so happy when calls are done for the day, because I just feel like I can fully relax and I'm not like constantly checking the time for stuff. I can just get on and work and I'm not needed anywhere else. So yes, let's go. I've taken off my blazer and I've just put on a cardi instead. It's a little bit cold in here, but the first thing I do is grab a notepad and pen, and you will see on here that there is a section in my Notion calendar for content ideas. So I just go in here, and this is anything that the founder has put that she absolutely definitely needs to be featured. So for example, there was a guest blog writer who is a gemstone illustrator. She wants to feature her, and then any PR she gets as well will be added here. So we just had one from Marie Claire, which was amazing. So I just go through this and I write down on my list here everything that needs to be added into content this month so that I don't forget it. I will go in one by one on here and go and find content for it that I need if there are no links, or just map out whether I want it to be a graphic or if I want it to be a lifestyle image or a product image. Hopefully I didn't get a pen on my lips then. And then I will pull all the images and I will put all of the images into a grid and just move everything around. Obviously some like places have to stay the same because it's like Valentine's Day, for example, but other content can be freely moved around. So then I will plan all of the grid, and then I will go in and do all the specific content and any of the design. I've written everything down and I've finished grabbing all of the images. I just tick off the ones that I've got, and then I just upload everything into Canva, which is where I add all of the stuff. So I've got all of the imagery in here that I need to use basically for these posts, and then obviously I've got the grid and I will fill everything in. I've also gone into the calendar and I've just mapped out empty spaces where I need to add content. This will obviously get moved around depending on what the content is, but it just helps me to understand what I need to be doing. So how many like posts for the rest of the week or stories for the rest of the week do I need to add? And I know how many spaces that I need on my grid. Yeah, I've done that. I've mapped out all of the posts and stuff. I've got all the imagery in there ready. Obviously some things will be swapped out if it doesn't fit, but I've got it all in there ready to add into the grid. So now I will go ahead and start working on the grid and just moving some stuff around. Today's lunch is, I love a pasta for lunch, don't I? I feel like that is what I do for lunch. I've got prawns, garlic prawns with spinach and pasta. And yeah, it's delicious. And a Coke Zero, obviously. Here is my grid coming along. It's coming along nicely. So update, I have got the grid all in to Notion. I've just put it in here because then I like to go in and just title all of the different posts, like, you know, correlating to each image, etc. Just so that I can see if anything needs to be switched around, or if I want to switch around any of the images. It just makes it easier. So I'm going to go in now and title everything, and then I will add in all of the content each to their pages, and then I'll probably take a break before I start looking again at captions. I've just got back from my walk with Bernie, which was nice. So good to break up the day with a walk. I'm very grateful for having a dog that goes out like twice a day, because it gets me out in the morning and then it also gets me out in the afternoon as well, which is lovely. It's now 3:30, so I'm going to work until 5, I think. All I need to do is just finalize a bunch of the content. I want to get the first week, all of the captions done, all of the hashtags, and anything else I need to add. Then all the rest of the next week, following on from that, I'm just going to map out, but I will add the captions either tomorrow morning or beginning of next week, because they're not in a rush. I can at least send over the content, so if she doesn't like anything visually or the idea of it, we can change that as well. So I'm going to grab myself probably a cup of tea and some water, and yeah, get going for the last push of the day, which is always nice. And it's so nice to know that I am off tomorrow pretty much. I'm going to work a couple of hours in the morning just tying up loose ends, anything that needs scheduling, but in terms of anything else, yeah, I'm done and I get to enjoy the weekend now, which is, yeah, super exciting. 4:37, so I'm nearly done for the day because I want to finish at 5. I have finished up with pearls and pomegranates for what I'm going to do today. So the grid is all done. I've added in the content for the next week or so, a couple of weeks actually. I just need to do 2 stories in the morning. I've added captions and stuff for the next week, and then captions I would need to do for these as well. But yeah, I'm going to get up tomorrow and I'm going to add the 2 stories and add anything else that I need to, send that over to her so that she can review that. Now I am just going into my portal with Caitlin. This one, so this is like my assistant that works with me. This is her portal and I just add her tasks in here. So I'm just going to, I've just added some work. Usually we will have a call, but I'm not able to tomorrow because I'm obviously not in the office. So I'm just about to film a Loom video just to chat through everything with her so that she can hear it from me and it might make a little bit more sense than just reading. So I'm just going to ignore this. This is not updated yet. I still need to find the time to update this. But I'm just going to update my Thursday list. I need to hide this because some things you cannot see on here, they are a secret. But yeah, I'm just going to update my to-do list here so that I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Schedule.